Hi and welcome to the Grammar Studio. We're going to be looking at present perfect. So let's start with part one, the basics. Once upon a time, a long time ago, there a princess who in a castle. How do we finish this sentence? Once upon a time, a long time ago, there was a princess who lived in a castle. Do we know when or where these activities happened? Yes. What tense did you use to tell the story? Past simple. What about Jane? How do we make this question? What Jane yesterday? What did Jane do yesterday? Well, she went to work, and after that she worked out at the gym, and then when she got home she had dinner in front of the TV, and finally she went to bed and saw a ghost. Do we know when or where these activities happened? Yes. What tense did you use to talk about Jane's day? Past simple. What about John? Oh, John, until 10 a.m. this morning. John didn't wake up until 10 a.m. this morning. What tense did you use to say when? Past simple. So, when we tell stories, list events, or give any details of a past event, we use past simple. And that's important to remember if we give any details of a past event. What about this one? The little girl says, I don't believe in ghosts. And the little boy says, don't you? I do. I've seen one. So do we know when or where the boy saw a ghost? No, he doesn't say. Does I've seen one tell you anything about the present moment? Yes. It explains why the boy now believes that ghosts exist. Do you think the girl knew that the boy had seen a ghost before he told her? No. What's this tense called? Present perfect simple. So the present perfect simple always announces something which happened in the past, but without giving any detail, especially not of when, as it relates to the present moment. So it always explains something about now. How do we make affirmative statements in the present perfect simple? Well, I is the subject. Of here means have, but we use it in the contracted form when we're speaking, and it's very weak, can be very hard to hear. And then the past participle, played or seen or gone or done. Okay, so let me repeat that. I've seen a ghost. Did you hear the ooh? It's very hard to hear. So have is called an auxiliary verb. It means it's a helping verb. So this is the verb that changes with the subject. The past participle always stays the same. So for regular verbs, the past participle is the same as the past tense. So here you can see play, played, played. Past tense, past participle are the same. But irregular verbs, these have to be learned. See, saw, seen. So let's conjugate to see in the present perfect affirmative. I've seen a ghost. So remember, I've seen is I have seen, but we say I've seen. You've seen a ghost. He's seen a ghost. He has seen a ghost is he's seen. We've seen a ghost. You've seen a ghost. They've seen a ghost. So just to go over that again, the little girl says, I don't believe in ghosts. The little boy says, don't you? I do. I've seen one. He's announcing some past experience as it relates to now. But then they continue. Here we're going to give the detail. We're telling the story. We're giving some information about the experience. Really, says the girl. When did you see one? Last week, says the boy. Where did you see it? In my bedroom. Were you scared? I was terrified. So we use the past simple to give the detail. One more example. Listen to what Fiona, Shrek's wife, says.
I've made changes for you, Shrek. Think about that.
Did you get that? Listen again.
I've made changes for you, Shrek. Think about that.
I've made changes for you, Shrek. Think about that. She's not happy, is she? So is Fiona's life different now that she's with Shrek, or is her life the same as it was in the past? It's different. Her life now is different because of something in the past. Is this, or is it at least intended to sound like new information? Yes. Do we know when she made these changes? No. Okay, so that's the affirmative. I've done something, I've seen something, I've made something. Now listen to what this man says.
You haven't changed at all.
Did you hear it? Listen again.
You haven't changed at all. You haven't changed at all.
You haven't changed at all means no changes, not even one change, not at all, no changes. So let's conjugate to change in the past as present perfect, simple, negative. I haven't changed at all. You haven't changed at all. He hasn't changed at all. We haven't changed at all. You haven't changed at all, and they haven't changed at all. The only thing that changes is the third person singular. Now, can you make a sentence to say what the current situation is using the present perfect simple? And take a look. This is negative. Here's his dinner. To finish one's dinner. You got it? He hasn't finished his dinner. Very good. What about this one? His bed. To make one's bed. He hasn't made his bed. He hasn't made his bed. What about this one? They to bed. To go to bed. They haven't gone to bed. They haven't gone to bed. What about this one? He any homework. Look at this big pile of homework. And he's going, nope. He hasn't done any homework. He hasn't done any homework. Okay, now let's move on to questions. What does this woman ask?
Have you seen him?
Did you hear that? It was quite quick.
Have you seen him?
Have you seen him? And can you hear have? It's really hard to hear because it's an auxiliary verb. So it just gets squished to a tiny little Have you seen him? Have you seen him? So how do we make questions in the present perfect simple? Well, have you seen, and then the rest of it. So here we change position with the subject and the auxiliary verb. So have, has as the auxiliary verb, and here we don't contract it. It might sound like we contract it, but when we write it, we definitely don't contract it. Have, and then the subject, you, and then the past participle. Have you seen him? Let's conjugate to see in the present perfect simple interrogative. So, have you seen him? Have I seen him? Have you seen him? Has he seen him? Have we seen him? Have you seen him? Have they seen him? Easy? You've got it. Well done. Okay, now, so we've done positive statements, negative statements, and questions. So how do we answer the question? Sometimes we just say yes or no, but that's very, very, very short. So it's nicer to say a little bit more. So listen to how this man answers, have you seen him?
Yes, I have.
Did you hear that? Listen again.
Yes, I have.
Yes, I have. So let's do these. Yes, I have. Yes, you have. Yes, he has. Yes, we have. Yes, you have. Yes, they have. Super simple. But what if the answer is no? Listen.
No, I haven't.
Did you hear that? Let's listen again.
No, I haven't.
And again.
No, I haven't.
A lot of no's going on there. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. No, you haven't. No, she hasn't. No, we haven't. No, you haven't. No, they haven't. So can you make questions about the current situation using present perfect simple and then give short form answers? What about this boy? What's the question? Has he finished his dinner? No, he hasn't. Oh, what about the boy? Has he made his bed? Yes, he has. Good boy. Oh, and this couple. Have they gone to bed? No, they haven't. And this boy? Has he done any homework? No, he hasn't. Did you get that? Or have you got that? What's the difference? Which sentence is asking, do you understand now? And which is asking, did you hear that? Did you get that? Usually means, did you hear that? Or sometimes, did you understand that? But it's talking about this in the past and not its relevance to now. It's not asking, do you understand it now? It's just at that point when the speaker spoke. But have you got that means, do you understand now? So if you'd like to know more about the present perfect simple, please see the links below. I've given some YouTube links, some cartoons that set out the present perfect in context and with a breakdown of how we form it. There are also some short dialogues so that you can see present perfect in context. And it's a good idea often to listen and repeat. Try and get the same pattern as the speaker. And then some more film clips. And if you'd like to hear present perfect simple in songs, I've given you some pop songs, but there are lots and lots of pop songs that use present perfect simple. And then last of all, there is some practice, some online practice, which you can do and check the answers yourself. So if this was useful, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.